Not gonna hold y'all, pod. Today whooped my tailbone. I didn't get the vlog like I wanted to vlog through most of the day because story time. I had an interview with a company.
This water
I still
inlet
think the
valve
company might be a
right
viable
here.
company to work for. Added on like some part-time gigs with this company. That's what I'm thinking, like some part-time situation with this company. But
And I already did it, but
we gonna
gotta
go all
make
the way
sure
back to the beginning
get
of
the
the
hot
story.
water tank.
Filled out an application. They call me. They tell me they're interested in hiring me as a phlebotomy tech. To be hired as a phlebotomy tech for this company, I would have to go in for an interview. The interview would be a working situation. So I would go in, I would make a few draws, and they would assess my skill level and whether or not they wanted to hire me. So with that being said, the assessment takes place at 1 o'clock in the morning. That was wild to me to begin with. 1 o'clock in the morning. It was on a school day, so I ended up not going to sleep that night and staying up till 1 o'clock in the morning, going in, and then having to go in and make some draws. And I'm thinking it's just going to be, 2 or 3 draws. It was not 2 or 3 draws. They had me meet this young lady at a nursing home, dealing with a lot of geriatric patients with health problems, weak veins. And we drew the first person she let me draw by myself. The second person that I drew, it was 2 people in one room. So she took one person, I took another person. Once she's saying that I could handle myself with the drawing from the geriatric patients, she gave me like half of the draws that she had to do for the rest of the time in that particular place. And she was like, "I'll meet you back here at the nurse's station." Boom, boom, boom. Go through that. Cool. I'm thinking we're done. So I did probably 5 draws at that point. I'm thinking we're done. And then she's like, "Yeah, so just follow me to the next facility." Mind you, I haven't been asleep. I've been at work, dinner with my daughter, cooking, all this. Like, I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving. Like, it's a lot going on. So we go to the next facility, leave me by myself. Boom. It was a breeze because like half of the patients didn't want to get drawn from. So all in all, I ended up working like 3 hours for the assessment, like 3.5 hours. Ended up helping her like do half of her workload for the night. So I gave them a half a day of work just to start off. I gave them a half a day of work. Fast forward to today. They actually hit me up this morning a couple of times, called me, and they was like, "Hey, the vice president wants to meet you. Thinking about offering you the position." So I'm like, cool, I get to meet the vice president. Yeah, this is lit. I'm finna go in, I'm finna get me a job. It's gonna be lit. That ain't how it ended up going. I get there, it's about 12:30. Mind you, I'm supposed to be studying some EKG strips for class today. But I get there, it's 12:30, cutting into my study time, homework time. It's 12:30. I'm waiting there. It's just me and one other lady, and I think she's going for a position. But from what I ended up hearing from her and other ladies that ended up coming in later, it looks like that their company was absorbed by the company that we're going in for. So they were just being onboarded. They were already pretty much employees. Like, they weren't coming in for any type of interview or anything. So when I first got there, vice president comes out. She says hi to everybody. She calls everybody by their name. So she knows that we're all supposed to be there. She says hey to me, hey to the other lady. Another lady came in. So at this point, there's 3 of us there. About an hour in of waiting, I could hear the vice president in the back laughing. Like, she's ha ha, giggle, giggle. Still ain't came out here and talked to none of us. By the time the third lady walks in, I realize they're all from the same company. And like I said, it's more so of an onboarding situation with them than with me. It was supposed to be an interview for employment. So I gave it an hour and a half. Smooth hour and a half. Nothing. I got my coat on and I went about my business. I went home. I done went through tolls. I done went into the city when I live in the suburbs and all of that. And then I don't know if at any point they ever missed me because I never got any type of contact back from the company. I'm going to reach back out to them. Because if they hiring for some part-time stuff, I guess I'm going to take it. Give me some more geriatrics experience with phlebotomy. But that was kind of crazy. I've never went to an interview, been greeted, was expected. I did my part last minute. I came in for the interview. They called me last minute. And I was just forgotten. So that's story time for today. And that is the reason why I was falling behind the whole day. Did my homework last minute. I guess started on this vlog last minute. And it's really nothing for me to go into. I don't really want to go into a whole video because it's going to take too much editing and whatever. But that is my story time for today's vlog. And really, the only thing I can talk about right now outside of my story time was this camera right here, DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I love this camera because it can fit in different spaces. I have the creator combo. With the creator combo, I got some tools that came with it that also helps me utilize this camera for whatever it is that I might want to utilize it for. And it helps me out with the creator combo. So the main thing that I use in the creator combo when it comes to making content inside, not so much outside. I have different things that I want to use when I'm outside. But as far as inside, this right here is the Creator Kit's wide lens that comes directly from DJI. It adds some more length from side to side. It gives me a better focal point. And when I'm doing creative shots, I can set up the camera because it's so small and lightweight. I can set it up in different places. And actually, I'm going to show you guys a few clips that I did when I was putting my hot water tank in. So this is a few clips from the hot water tank.
Maybe you should try to call. I pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson. Where you want me? In the fair with the roof gone. I pull a legend in your trunk.
And as you can see, there was a lot of different things going on. Different angles that I had that I was able to show you guys. Different things that I was doing while I was putting that hot water tank in. And the whole room was leaking, guys. Look, I'm tired of being an adult. I'm tired of being an adult. I want to be a kid. I want to be a content creator. I want to be a rich content creator. Come on, guys, help me out. That being said, I want to help you guys get like me, who's been doing this 10 years. A little over 10 years. And the content creation game breeds a lot of things, a lot of advantages. You got to know your cameras. You got to know your situations. But with that being said, story time and a little few clips with this wide angle lens attachment for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Happy Vlogmas to you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.